What's going on, guys? So today was another fun day. I will be honest, I did have so what happened today is on the 1 minute I was live trading, okay, and I said this was a good fair value gap to short, and what you can see here is we have these equal lows here. Actually no, it's right here. So we have these equal lows here, right? And I saw we swept them a little bit, so I was like, I'm going short here, and then I said I canceled my order, or I got stopped at break even rather. I just sold right away after I bought, or I bought after I sold. That's the correct terminology. But I said it was a good fair value gap short, and on US 500 we never hit the low. We actually made equal lows, so it kind of messed me up a little bit. And then I saw this low, and I'm like, well, after we got this, I'm like, shit, guys, I probably should have just cut my order. It doesn't really matter. We swept these lows. And the only reason I was saying that is because we had these, we had this, okay? And we had this giant fair value gap down here. It was also this breaker. We already bounced off of it once, but I just was being cautious. And then we got this, and then I was like, yeah, I'm shorting here. I missed this entry. So I ended up shorting here, and I'm like, there's obvious sell side here. So I ended up taking a short there, and I got filled, like, I think 3 contracts. I don't know what it was exactly, but I had another order up here. We never hit it. So I ended up shorting here. I sold here, and you can see as soon as we go onto this low, boom, we displaced up back to this order block. We reject this order block. It was also a fair value gap on NQ. If you look at US 100 real quick, there's also a fair value gap. So there's a fair value gap right here, and it was absolutely top ticked it. So you can see we hit this fair value gap, and then boom, we go down. And usually when these line up, it's a good short. You want to see US 100 and this line up. So obviously, if this was just an order block right here and this wasn't a fair value gap, honestly, I wouldn't have shorted there. But it was a pretty decent short because it was a fair value gap and it was also an order block. So we had that. And what you kind of see now is, at this time, I was saying, oh, this is bullish, okay? Why was I saying it's bullish? Because if we look at US 100, we got a little, let me just delete this. We got a little divergence going on here, okay? So I saw this divergence, and technically this divergence played out, okay? So you also have low resistance liquidity, okay? That was also kind of bearish, but you can kind of see this divergence plays out. So we have this divergence, and then we make a higher low on both, and then we go up a little bit. And I guess you could say, like, some people say, oh, we have divergence, this high would be the target. But technically, after we did have the divergence, we did make a decent move up after that. So it was kind of my fault being bullish here. And when we got back down to this fair value gap, I was like, yeah, I'm bullish here. Then what happens? I see ICT tweet. He said no. 4,035 sell side, which was down here. This is also equal lows. And on live stream, I was like, guys, I'm bullish. I'm probably not going to take an entry. I took one anyways. I didn't tell anyone. Because this is also stacked in a footprint chart. So I ended up taking this and I bought here, okay? And that's just me not trusting myself enough. Because I was telling people, oh, I'm bullish, I just didn't want to be wrong. And there has been losses in the past where I don't tell people I take that I do lose on. So this is just one of those. I wasn't confident. But then ICT tweeted, he was like, oh, 4,035 sell side, we have these equal lows here. So I ended up taking a short entry here. I took partials here. And then I took partials down here, or I sold the rest down here. So you can see now, it's just, this price action is kind of dumb. We rejected off this fair value gap pretty clean. But right now I'm not really watching for anything. I'm probably going to be done for the day. But you can see right here, we also have another divergence. So you can see on US 100, which is NQ, we have, actually no, it was on US 30, I think. So on US 30, we have a bearish divergence, okay? So yes, lower high, yes, we have a higher high. So that would be another sign to go short. So it is what it is. Kind of mad I didn't alert that, but I'm glad I got this entry out. I alerted this to the people on Discord earlier, so I alerted that. But yeah, it was a decent day. Again, you got to be careful with divergences because technically we got a big move after this divergence anyways. And it's just one of those things where you really have to be watching lower time frame structure to see what to do, because if you don't get any entries, then there's not going to be any, then you shouldn't enter in the first place. So that was about it for the day. Other than that, I got nothing. I think the month ends soon. If you want to join my Patreon, feel free. I do live trade every single day. Well, most days if I don't have schoolwork or if it's not like a day I should be live streaming, blah, blah, blah. But feel free to join that. Other than that, I'll see you guys later, and peace.